And we're back. In that ass again, another great episode of Artificial Ignorance. How you people doing? Y'all good? Y'all got it? You know what I'm saying? Shout out. I want to give a couple of shout outs. I want to shout out to the long titty women out there. I want to rep for y'all real quick. I want to shout them out. I also want to shout out. I said this before. I want to shout out the woman with the little titties. I want to shout out the little titty women out there.
What the hell are you doing?
Like, I just want to show appreciation to little titty women because I feel like it is a lot of people don't appreciate little titty women. I appreciate you bunching up your skin together to make your titty look bigger and and the stiff nipple. You know what I'm saying? So I want to give a shout out to y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to what I was saying before. Another great episode of Artificial Ignorance. You know what I mean? I'm your host with the most Eddie Facts. You know what I mean? So make sure, as always, make sure you hit me up on Twitter at Eddie Facts. Also, hit me up on my Facebook page as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm a host. Also hit me up on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna post some pictures when I get a haircut, because when I don't have a haircut, I'm ugly as fuck. But I'm like, I'm getting out there. Also hit me up on Snap. I've been slacking on Snap. I'm gonna get back on there and do my shit or whatever. But yeah. I'm just ugly right now. My life is hard. But anyway, enough of my low self-esteemism. Uh, got a couple guests with me today. To start this great episode off, got my man Samar.
That was just depressing as hell.
Nah, yeah, but I mean, yeah, I know.
Yo,
That's
what's
just
up, man?
Instagram. Yeah, just Samar, like the Prince symbol, Samar. That's it.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah. Okay. All right. And we got the guy that's been talking over in the intro. We got Mike. Just Mike.
Was good.
Yeah, Mike. I mean, your last name isn't your thing, Mike Sykes, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, that's my brand.
Yeah, Mike said he's gonna start charging me, but I'm not. I don't tend to pay him.
I'm right, man. I'm charging for everything, bro.
He puts this on his resume, like, hey, like I'm the co-producer of, you know what I'm saying? When I was in Artificial Ignorance Studio.
You seen my resume?
No, I'm sure you put it on your resume somewhere.
Stop.
I'm sure you did. You know, it's actually called the resume anyway. And also backed by his demand, because he was bitching on Twitter about it. We got Joe, Just Joe, in the house.
First and foremost, I would like to say, fuck you and your show.
What you wanted to do?
Appreciate you for having me on here. What the hell is that? Right.
Okay, stop. Okay, we're not gonna let Mike deter us from our goal today. Also, we got Joe goes by AKA Mr. Cuddles, AKA my beard's getting full and my stress is lessening. You know what I'm saying?
AKA show me a ring and I eat your booty. So alright, screech your hoe. Alright, edit that out.
I'm not editing this shit out. Anyway, you want to start this?
What?
Okay, alright. Yeah, he messed up my place. Joe was on the last couple episodes. I think the Complex Dabbing episode with Samar. Also, he did Gender Wars. So we had to bring my man back. He wanted to come back on the joint. He said I ain't fuck with him. I kind of didn't, but you know what I'm saying. But
it's all good. Nobody fuck with me for real.
Yeah, like we slandered him on a lot of episodes, and it's really just Mike and we just be slandering Joe. But whatever.
Yeah, everybody slanders me for real, but it's okay.
Everybody slanders me.
Mike's making fun of me for real.
Bitch.
I can't win.
Anyway, we're gonna start this great episode off. I just want to make this known that we're not gonna let this deter, whatever is being said on this show. We're not let us defer from the fact that J. Cole went platinum with no features, double platinum with no features. The Warriors blew a 3-1 lead. Views was trash, and Rihanna can't sing.
Yo, Frank Ocean dropped his album.
And people kind of bored with it. What else? What's some other shit I'm saying? Niggas got the dicks out.
For Harambe.
For Hombre.
For Hummer. for hombre. Dicks out for hombre.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is hombre?
I don't know. Niggas wearing dresses. I don't know.
Bruh, he was dressed up like Raiden, bruh.
Joanne the scammer.
Oh shit.
Yo, ain't the scammer is popping out here in these streets.
Fuck that.
Shut up.
Bruh, them videos are so trash, bruh.
It is what it is, man.
The videos are so trash, bruh. I hate that
Trash as
shit.
fuck, but you know.
Yeah, Kanye dropped jewels at the VMAs.
Man.
Yo, I
Shout
didn't
out to
watch
Tiana
the
Taylor.
Yeah,
Shout out
shout
to Tiana Taylor.
I don't know
And
what I'm talking about.
nothing else.
Alright, so the first topic I'm gonna get into was Complex did a survey, basically, a poll survey. They did a poll on should rappers know hip hop history? Shouldn't rappers know basically hip hop that came before them and the history and all that? And I think most of the polls said no, they shouldn't.
No, the poll said yes.
No, I think no. Okay, I'm reading two different things. The shit that I said no, but Mike corrected me.
Look at it right now.
Okay, but either way, it was close, right?
No, it was 63 to 37. It's not really close.
Are you sure you're looking at the right poll? Because the poll, okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna take my word for it. I'm taking your word for it. Anyway, so I wanted to shoot that guy. Let me start where it started from. It started from Lil Yachty not knowing 5 Biggie or Tupac songs, and I think I forgot what show he was on. He was asked to rap, and he said, "Cut this beat off. It's old as fuck." Lil Yachty is 19 years old, and also Lil Yachty sucks. But anyway, that's just my opinion. But I want to ask you guys. Okay, first off, how do you feel about Lil Yachty? Where's Lil Yachty rank in you guys' opinion? Is he like a deep rapper to you guys?
I mean, what the fuck kind of question are you like? What?
How do we feel about your Lil Yachty? Like, let's
You just ask if he's a deep rapper. I mean,
Not really. Not at all, actually.
not.
Well,
not
I mean,
at
I'm
all.
not gonna say not at all because I haven't listened to him extensively enough. But I'm pretty sure it's all straightforward. It get cold to Minnesota and all that shit.
Yeah,
That's the only song I heard from him.
that was a trolling question. We all know Lil Yachty is trash, but the real question is, do you guys think rappers should know their history? I'm gonna shoot that to Samar first.
But
Nah, I don't know. I don't really care. Like, if they don't know their history, they don't know their history. I don't expect them. I don't expect every rapper to know their history, especially like when you get like trash rappers like Lil Yachty, Young Thug, fucking.
so are we
Lil
all in
Uzi
agreement
Vert.
that these rappers are trash?
Yes.
We are.
Damn,
I like Best Friend. I think Best Friend is one of my favorite songs ever.
Like I don't. All right, so
I mean, liking a song and recognizing that it's trash is two different things. So. Like, cause I like some of the Young Thug songs.
yeah,
I like some of the trash songs that people make now, but that don't mean it's not bad though.
Yeah, it was like 2 songs on Views I liked, so.
Right. I like 9 and what was the other one? Western Rose Flow, was that it?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
I like
those are
Drake.
the only songs I like.
But this isn't about Drake.
Oh yeah.
I know,
Yeah,
I'm
fuck
just
Drake.
saying. I've named somebody that was trash who I like.
Oh,
Anyway. Shout out to the fact. Shout out to the fact.
What the fuck do you mean?
But nah,
Black men. So let me start. Go ahead.
but nah, I don't know, man. Them motherfuckers don't need to know their history. Whatever. So I don't expect them to know who Grandmaster Flash is and Kool Herc and all these. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't even know 5 Biggie songs. I'm lying, of course, but
How you not know 5 Biggie songs though?
easy.
It's
Where
not.
is
Don't
this?
listen to
Where's this
Biggie.
person
Well,
from?
I mean, it is easy, but
Yeah, it's very easy. Biggie, he's 18. Biggie died in '96
oh yeah.
or
But I mean,
'97.
I feel like my nephew. I guess him and Lil Yachty the same age. I feel like he knows 5 Biggie songs.
Yeah, but he might have
Yeah.
grew up around people that would tell him, "Yo, Biggie was nice. Listen to this
But
one."
I feel like a lot of people did though. Like if you're in hip hop culture, like I'm pretty sure you grew up around people who did recognize those people as good rappers. Like you know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to avoid, Biggie and Pac and 90s rap in general. Like even if you
I
go to
think
like
I think it would be
colleges,
different if we were asking guys if they knew you know, Grandmaster Flash songs and shit. Guys are way further in the beginning of rap. But
The
Biggie and
90s wasn't that
Tupac
far.
are kind of big though to me.
So was like,
I mean, but I'm saying it's closer to their generation though.
not. I mean, like I said, like if you 19, I mean, that's
I'm
like asking me to know who like the Sugar Hill Gang was. Like I know who they are, but you know what I mean,
Yeah.
I wasn't born when
like
the song came out.
right?
I'm
That's
I'm
fair.
sorry, but I can't trust you if you don't know who dark skinned Jermaine is. So I'm just
But
gonna
I
say.
honestly think that knowing the history of whatever you're doing is important. Like it's important to know that so you can know how you should shape your career.
Eh, not really.
Yeah,
Think about it. I think about it this way: none of these kids are gonna follow the same career path as the generation before them, because the generation before them didn't have the internet like it is today. So like,
I mean
it's a completely different career today than it was even 10 years ago.
it is, but maybe you can take an idea or maybe you can take a concept from someone's career from back in the day and apply it to this day and
Yeah,
age and make it better. Like there's
you.
I mean, maybe you
just because
can.
it's not the same thing doesn't mean that you can't pull ideas from it.
I mean, I'm sure you can, but what I mean is, I just wouldn't expect somebody to know certain things. I
Yeah,
mean, like I
I
remember, I don't know, real quick, I remember somebody was saying like, you shouldn't be a rapper if you don't know Rapper's Delight, if you can't recite Rapper's Delight, and it's like, I get what you're saying, but whatever.
I mean, that's a stretch, but that's different from asking somebody to know the history of whatever it is that they're choosing to do. Like, if you, because that, I mean, that essentially helps you get better. Like, you're not about to ask. I'm a writer. If you ask me, oh,
Drake.
what?
You said right here, and I said Drake. Go ahead.
My
Go
idea is
ahead,
gone
Mike.
now. My
Go
idea is
ahead.
gone.
No,
No,
go
but
ahead.
if you ask me, like, did I know? Like, I mean, we talk about Skip Bayless all the time, right? Like,
Yeah.
and how he's been a writer before. Like, that's not like Skip. I'm not a huge Skip Bayless fan or anything like that, but I'm aware of what he did and what he wrote. And like, I can take that and say, all right, you know what? I don't really want to be like that. So,
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro,
knowledge.
but
But
I still don't expect like certain people to know certain things. Like I don't expect certain people to know shit, to be honest.
I mean,
And
that's not a great thing though. Like,
it's not, but it's probably more realistic because motherfuckers be dumb.
I think for the most part, I feel like rappers, like younger rappers, should really even know their history because I mean, like it's kind of bouncing off what Mike said. Like it could really help you. Like, of course, you can. I feel like everybody can. Of course, everybody can learn something from Jay Z, but I feel like learning, you can learn something for like previous rappers that have long careers and they're still here. Like I think the goal of a lot of these rappers
Yeah,
is
but
to have longevity in their careers. Like I feel like you can learn that from a lot of rappers from from past, because rappers nowadays they come and go. Like a lot of guys don't really last. Like
Yeah, but so did Biggie.
huh?
Nothing. Nothing. That was a horrible joke.
That was
What'd you say?
terrible.
What did you say?
That was terrible.
I'm gonna have some Brooklyn nigga in my mentions. Fucking 6X t-shirt and some Timbs on.
What did you say?
Let's just move on.
I'm listening to it. But yeah, like I'm just saying, like I feel like you can learn that from like, because people talk about, like I was getting this debate earlier, like Fab is being a legend. Like I feel like Fab is a legend because it's like that nigga came out in 1998, and that nigga is still relevant nowadays. Like
I mean, but
music.
Longevity doesn't make you a legend, bro.
You can still learn. You could learn from a rapper like Fab. You could learn from a rapper like.
It doesn't make you a legend, though.
you can learn from
Okay,
John.
I'm not getting into that with y'all because I'm not today, Satan. Not today. Number one. So fuck
Fab
that.
is
I'm not
not
getting
a
into that with y'all.
So
Anyway,
I mean, I don't even care about that conversation, but like, I'm just saying, like, making a general point. Just because you've been in the game for a long time does not mean that you're legendary.
Cool. Wayne trash.
Look, man, we young niggas. We just trying to be legendary.
Wayne is more of a legend than Fab is.
Yeah, he is. You're right. I think that Wayne was in a different situation than Fab was. Wayne didn't have a baby. I mean, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Like Wayne didn't have Fab didn't have that. Fab didn't have like a person that kind of take him under his wing. He kind of like had to make a career by himself. Really didn't have the right situation with the label.
I thought you were
Wayne,
saying, like,
you know what I mean?
Hold on. Because who had a career? Wait, Wayne came up at the same time as Cash Money, like as Juvenile and all of them.
It's very true.
Yeah, at the same time.
All came up at the same exact time, so nobody took anybody under Wayne.
But at the same time, who was under Fab's wing? And Wayne and Fab was under a lot of. Why are we talking? I'm not getting into this with y'all, man. Like you know,
because you know it's a L.
Because the truth is, Wayne is a South artist. Fab is a New York artist. So he at just coming out, Fab had a huge push, and he had DJ Clue under his wing. So somebody did take him under his wing that knew the game.
Yeah, but as far as business wise and making business decisions and being being in the right situation, Fab didn't have that.
DJ Clue.
Okay, so you're comparing DJ Clue to what Wayne had.
Okay, but that seems ridiculous now, but back then.
Yeah. In '99. Clue was the fucking man.
Clue was established in New York, bro.
Okay, all right. I'm not. Like I said,
no, just because
not today, Satan. Not today.
Just because Cash Money was taking over from '99 and 2000, don't mean they was like at that level yet. They wasn't there. They didn't get there until Wayne took over. Before Wayne took over, they had a nice little thing. I mean, they had a nice little thing going on.
They were selling.
They went to a different level when Wayne took over.
Yeah, they went to a different level. You're right, but they wasn't no little thing. I just said they was doing good. It wasn't like struggling, but it was different. They might have been at the same level as Fab at that point, and then Wayne took over and they went somewhere different. Okay, I'm not. Like I said, we're gonna say this for another
Rockefeller. So,
and not everybody on the Rockefeller. That's another story. I'm not just all right. Back to what I was saying. I feel like young rappers. I feel like young rappers could learn a lot from a lot of their past generations because they can learn about longevity, especially rappers in the '90s. So, yeah. Make that point.
I mean, but to counter that though, every rapper from the '90s didn't last.
Yeah, but I feel like you can. But knowing your history, and rappers that came before you, and respecting that, you can learn something from them. Just like
that actually, I think that is a good point.
Yeah, but
if you look at like a like a Vanilla Ice or something like that, like y'all should see that and be like, yo, like. I kind of want to last a little bit longer than this, so.
But what if he doesn't want to
Maybe I
last
should
though?
do. Why the fuck would you like? So you don't want to make money?
Well, that's the thing. We're
No,
assuming,
I'm
we're
saying,
You're not
assuming
trying
these
to make
guys want to
that
be
money.
all-time great.
It's not even about being an all-time great at this point, though. It's like you should have a career, probably. Like
I
if
mean,
if you can,
Vanilla Ice still
maybe you
had a
take.
career though.
No,
You
he
said
did
what?
not.
No, he didn't, Joe.
Listen, he had a career making money off of his name and one song.
He still makes money for that song.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
and
made-
that's what I was gonna say. Like maybe you do make money outside of the booth or whatever. Like maybe you get in it, but I mean at this point nobody's really endorsing Lil Yachty though. But like maybe he does get like
He can get an Ninja Turtles song like Vanilla Ice had.
a Skull Candy deal or
Something,
something
anything
like
really.
that. Like, but I mean even then, like if your song isn't still playing, like, cause I mean you
I mean, he doesn't
you think
even have songs on the radio though.
that's
So
what I was
it's
about
like,
to say. Like Yachty doesn't even have hits like that. Like he's really kind of like a cult rapper, to be honest with you.
right.
he make bubblegum trap.
But does
That's
he
what-
have to be? Well, that's something. I mean, you don't have to really be on the radio today either.
Very
You can
true.
still make money without being on the radio at all.
Right. Hmm.
So,
But I
that's
mean,
why I like. That's why I feel like this is such a new thing. I don't know if there's anybody they can go to, like anybody from before that they can go to and look at and see like how do I maneuver in the internet age.
Soldier Boy.
but I mean, just because like you can take things from before this era and use it and still apply them. Like
Yeah.
knowing it
What?
helps you in the long run.
For him, what can he take?
I'm not
Because
about
he's not
to
a good rapper.
line this up for you right now. I'm not Lil Yachty. Like I don't have to make this decision.
Just saying, he's not a good rapper. He's
There have been not good rappers in the past who made
but
money
not,
and
they
made
don't
careers
last.
out of
They
it.
don't. Nah, a lot of the good rappers in the past didn't last. Like, eventually they flame completely out.
Yo, Trinidad James.
Flame completely out.
Come on. I'll go with everything is a classic.
It's really not though. It wasn't that good of a song.
Yeah, but he was on Wale's mixtape though.
He was, and he was
I think
horrible.
Trinidad James actually started to try to rap, and then
And everybody was like, "Oh shit."
it went downhill. Like he was on the Logic tape,
He was on Logic.
He was on a lot of stuff.
a Wale
That's
joint.
wrong,
Like
man.
He was
And
on
I
a lot
just
of niggas
could-
that was just rap. Like,
there was actually like somebody, I think it was Complex actually, who had this. They interviewed him about being a one-hit wonder, and he was just like, I really didn't care. Like I was just trying to actually make a name for myself. And,
he I think he produces or something though.
yeah, that's interesting. Maybe Lil Yachty can do that or whatever.
Yeah.
Lil Yachty produces his own songs.
Oh, no
See?
wonder it's so shitty.
I don't think that means anything. It's
I mean, he keeping the money in house though.
I mean, yeah, he keeping the money in house, and people. I mean, his beats aren't terrible. I mean, he make good beats. So.
But the next thing I was going to talk about was like when they try to ask like Lil Yachty to rap, he couldn't do it. So I don't. It was just like when I watched the video, I was just like, oh, this is like terrible.
It was cringeworthy. Like
Yeah, it was ass. It was kind of like the Makoni thing was really on my mind. What I'm about to eat for dinner was really on my mind. I don't know if y'all saw that, but it was.
But was it worse than Quilly? Was that his name Quilly? Meek Boy? When they asked him to rap.
O'Malley.
Melly. Not Quilly.
Nothing
nothing is worse than the OJ the Juice Man double XL freestyle. Nothing will ever be worse than that.
Nah, I think that O'Malley one might be. Only
No,
because O'Malley's
no.
somebody-
Have you seen it?
O'Malley's somebody that's supposed to be able to rap.
I don't care. Have you seen the?
Oh, it's OJ the Juice Man. What did you expect from that?
Okay. I will send it
No,
to you.
the worst thing to ever touch my I ever seen in my whole entire life that touched my eyes was the Keith Murray Fred Joe Star battle. But I'm not bringing that.
Oh man,
Okay, I feel like me and Somali know about that. But it's like, should we? I think people like really don't demand rappers to really, be skilled anymore. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Click the link.
Click the link. Okay.
I'm not gonna click the link right now.
Click
I
it
click the
right
link.
now.
No.
I just
No,
want your reactions. I just
To your question,
no.
to your
Come
question,
on,
Ed.
man.
To your question, Ed.
I clicked the link.
I just don't think people care about like lyrics anymore, or at least enough people. So now you get like the mumble rap and all that kind of stuff.
I've been putting on rap. Yeah, really click the link. You really click the link.
Because that's literally the worst shit.
Now I gotta click the link.
Fuck. I gotta click the fucking
I'm
link.
surprised nobody else has seen this. Like, it's been like this is like people talk shit about the designer jump. I was just like, it's still not worse.
I forgot, bro. I forgot.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's
all.
awful.
Oh my god.
That's Gucci's, man. I don't even like. Is he even relevant anymore?
Who?
Of course not.
OJ Juice Man?
He don't rap no more.
Mm.
He work at like Walmart or something.
Nah, that nigga rapping, yo.
Yeah,
That shit was trash.
he work at like Tropicana or something.
Damn.
Bum.
All right, but back to what I was saying.
Get it? He work at Tropicana. Get it?
Yeah,
Get
no
it?
one else got it.
Because he's OJ the Juice Man.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna let that joke just die down.
It's like when you drop that ball, you gotta go back.
Oh yeah, did you get it? Cause I just yeah.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. But I don't know, man. Like it doesn't hurt to know the history of anything that you're actually actively involved in and making money off of, even if it's like, because I mean, like you guys said he's a producer, so like, all right, does he not know who like Jay Dilla is? Like,
Well, I mean, they didn't ask him about producers.
I mean, no, they didn't. But like, wouldn't you say that like it would be a good thing?
I'm sure he does. It goes to my point before though. Like, I don't think he doesn't consider himself a rapper. So
honestly, though, I mean, if we're being 100% honest, like, people do a lot of shit nowadays, and they have no clue what they're doing. They're like just throwing themselves in there and just winging it. So I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't know who Jay Dilla was.
That would be trash.
It would be, but I mean,
oh man,
I don't know.
if you want to
Music is
involve
different,
yourself
though,
in
man.
something, it's not different. Like
It is. It's
as
different,
far
though.
as like it's a different piece of art, yeah. But as far as like marketing yourself and building your brand and doing all that, it's not different from anything else. Like it's just not. Be completely honest with you. Like what as far as like what I do and what like an up and coming underground rapper does, it's not different.
I feel you, but it's different in the
And
sense
it's
of their expression is always going to be different.
yeah, but that's all a part of the brand. Like whoever like who was it that it was Logic who said like people don't buy music for the art, they buy it for the brand. Like you're buying when you get somebody's album, like I mean Drake is kind of the perfect example and we keep going back to him, but like Views, like we all think Views was trash. Like we can agree about that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's going on with Ed over here?
I don't know. Oh, can we not hear him?
Nah, I think he's gone again.
Oh, you see him kirking? He kirk. He down there kirking. Oh, you see it?
Well, you figure that shit out and I keep talking. People continue to buy views because it was Drake. Like, not because it was an actual good album. Like, I think it was Ed said that the Fat Hippie actually had to talk herself into liking the album because it was Drake, because it was a Drake album. So like that aspect of it is super important. Like you it's kind of like grocery shopping, right? Like you wouldn't go to some like super offbeat grocery store that you just found out about, you just moved into the area or whatever, and you see this grocery store that's like a corner store, but like you would continuously go to like Shoppers or Giant or Safeway or whatever it is that you go to. But what if the other grocery store still had the same products? Like, what if they were on par? Like, which one are you actually going to do? And that's where I think like the name aspect of it becomes important, and I think that's where the similarities between like hip hop and the rest of like different industries. I think that's where the similarities are, and I think that's why you need to kind of know about how some of the older artists branded themselves and how they marketed themselves. Even if we talking about like just in like the 2000s or whatever, like you need to know what they did so you can know what you should and should not do, or maybe should consider doing. Like, goddamn, Ed, you still out here? Bring up this. Do you want me to just host this, John? Is that what you asking me to do, right? Oh, all right, okay. So Ed wants us to talk about the stands versus fans. If there's any like difference between them, or like,
Hell yeah. Huge difference.
Y'all gonna have to explain this one to me because I don't really get it. Because I think I think all fans are shit, and I think fans are like generally shitty people, and
I think we're all generally shitty people. But
yeah, I agree, and that's why I'm saying this. Like, I don't think there's any difference between the Beehive and me being a Wale fan. Like, I don't think there's any difference.
There's a difference,
except for a huge difference.
But me, like personally, like me,
objective.
Yeah, like I mean, in a sense, yeah, but like I still have like some of the
like, Wale put out some shit. We went through this. Wale has put out some shit, and we've all been like, this is some shit.
Do you think Beehive fans would? I don't know. No, like,
I don't think they would ever honestly look themselves in the mirror and be like, Beyonce made something bad that we don't like. I don't think in 100 million years that will happen.
No, you just brought it up. The Fat Hippie with the views.
True.
She talked herself into liking the album. Like,
yeah, but I mean, I've talked myself into liking something before. Like Ambition, like I talked myself into liking that album a little bit. I think it's good.
Ambition grew on me more than I talked myself into liking it.
Is that you? Like, I don't think you know, but is that you being a stand though? Like, would you consider it that? Because I mean,
because I didn't. I honestly didn't like it at first. I had my picks, and then more recently, probably about the last, I guess, maybe like after The Gifted came out, then I started to feel like I misunderstood the album. So I listen more.
I think it's different. Like I still don't like the album. I get what he was trying to do with the album. I get everything about the album.
Right.
But,
But I mean, I misunderstood it in the beginning because it's like it has good songs. It's it's different from what we were listening to. So I mean, at the same time, how did you feel about the album though? Honestly,
Yo,
oh
Yeah, there
shit,
you
he's
go.
back.
yo, I'm back. God damn it. Fuck. All right.
Happy.
Good lord.
You
Thank you.
can't cut none of this shit out though.
Don't send no more links. That shit fucked me up. But anyway,
Nah, we were in the middle of a conversation, so you gotta wait your turn.
no, come on. All right. First off, Fat Hippie gonna get mad at me because I brought that up. But that's what I believe that she did. Like she forced herself to like that fucking album. But
Yeah,
because
so
go ahead.
no, I think we were talking about whether we liked Ambition or not, and like, cause I mean I do like the album, but I'll admit that I did not like. I mean, like Joe said, like there were definitely songs that I would listen to selectively on the album, and like I would play it all the way through or whatever. But
Yeah, but
like I didn't enjoy the whole thing though.
my thing has always been this with the Stans versus fans thing and people saying that like it's people think that it's bad to say you don't like an album. Like I'm a huge Nas fan. Like I hate Nostradamus. I hate songs that he made. And it's like it's cool to say that shit is trash. It's not bashing the artist, it's just like you demanding more from artists. And then like and I feel like it helps the artists because they be like, okay, the shit I'm making is trash. Okay, I can step it up a level. Like after Nas made Nostradamus, he made Stillmatic. So it's like after Wale, people he got criticism for making Ambition. He made better music after that. I feel like the issue with now is like if you don't do that, I feel like you don't help the artist, and then the artist just thinks that hey, I can just make this type of music. Because I feel like I've been the one saying for years that Drake fell off, and he's not been making music that I personally think that he can make. I feel like he's just saying this whole thing of like him being unmotivated is just like it's because of his fans. If fans were demanding like, hey nigga, you need to get on your shit, you've been slacking. And I think that he would make better music. And you could demand more from an artist. It's just like hey, like you need to get on your shit. This shit is trash. That's why we need that. We need yeah. What?
Well, no, I'm just gonna say using Wale is a bad example though because when he's made better music, he saw his sales decrease and his popularity decrease despite making better music. So it's like he's probably the worst example you can use for this.
Okay,
But I guess it comes back to the stands versus fan. Like, does Wale have
Stan?
actual stands? Like, if
No,
I
like,
don't think he has stands.
I don't really know the
think I'm a
difference.
stan.
Honestly, like, I guess, but considering like the Future Hive and the Beehive, like stan culture or stan territory or whatever.
I don't think he has stan culture. I think he has fans that care about, good rap music.
And he has those fans. He has those fans that no matter what he puts out, it's that this isn't more about nothing. And like that, this shit is stupid. Like we love nostalgia. We love the first time we heard some shit, and we just like, oh my god, this is so great. And they gotta make that music every single time. Like Wale has put out great stuff after that, and I think he's getting tired of the fans saying like, oh, you need to go back to the more about nothing. You need to go back to the real Wale. Like, and I feel like when he gives you that, just because it may be in a different way, or it may be, it may be in a different different sounding beats or something like that. Like this isn't the real Wale. Like I feel like he's tired of that. I feel like he has a lot of those, and I don't think those are real fans.
I'm just trying to like narrow it down though, like, because if we're talking about like stands versus fans, like, so a stan is from what you guys are saying, a fan is somebody who is not afraid to criticize but their favorite artist or the artist that they're a fan of, they're not afraid to criticize their work. They're not afraid
Right.
to ask for something different or for something more. But like a stan is a person who is not willing to do that.
Yes, because
I think
Stan is going to say this is great. 'Cause just like what you said, like Views is great because of the branding, because it's like, hey, it's Drake. People literally, I talk to people, they literally said Views is great, and I'm just like, how is Views great? And they just like, oh, well, it's Drake. And then you break it down to them like, did you like this song? And you like this song? And but they say, well, it's Drake. Well, it's Drake. So yeah, that's a stan. And those stands ruin hip hop, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't know. That just seems like a leak to me. Like I don't think that anybody who's a fan of an artist, like I'm sure that they have their selective songs. Like, cause I've talked to people who love Kanye West, but would tell me that like Jesus was dog shit. Like, so I mean,
just all right. So Kanye, there are people who like Jesus and everything else he's put out.
I had another part to my point before you got started. Those people would say that Jesus is dog shit. Those people would say Jesus is dog shit, but at the same time, because I mean everybody knows that I talk a lot of shit about Kanye West because it's pretty funny. But when I do that, like those people would still be like, "No, Kanye's fucking greatest. Like it's great. It's nothing he does wrong." Blah 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 blah. So like, would you consider that person to be a stan too? Because I mean,
listen to what you just said. They just said he does nothing wrong.
But at the same time, these are the same people who telling me that Jesus is dog shit.
But okay, I feel like you're confusing it. I feel like, okay, the people that say...
No, these are the same people. I'm not confusing these people. Like, I talk to these people all the time because I call Kanye out all the time for the shit that he's not doing. So, like, I'm just trying to differentiate because that's what the question is. Like,
my personal opinion is a stan is a person that feels like no artist can do no wrong. They feel like an artist is above critique, and no matter if they don't like, if you really talk to them, they say that something they don't like something, they're just gonna force themselves to like it and say it's great, it's great, it's great, it's great. That's a stan. They can't critique their artists, and they just feel like even though they personally believe that something is not good, they're gonna say it's good because it's the artist. That's a stan.
Well, are they a stan to you though because you don't like whatever the artist put out?
No. It's not.
I mean, are you like in this case? Like, would you just be like a hater?
If you personally, like my opinion, if you personally like Views and you are a fan of Views, I'm not going to call you a stan because of that. Or if you personally like Yeezus, or if you personally like whatever. Like, if you like that shit, and then you like it, then yeah, cool. But I'm talking about the people who will literally say something that's just like, when you hear the song, they just be like, well, I don't really, I mean, it's good, but, I mean, it's not really that good. You know, it's not that good, but, hey, it's them, so it's great. And those are people like that. Those are stans, in my personal opinion.
But I think that's kind of the same thing, man. Like, I've seen people do both of those things and be critical of whatever person puts out. Like, I don't know. I honestly don't think there's any difference. Like, I don't really see it. It's like, all right, when for example, like perfect example, me with John Wall. Like, I think John Wall is a really, really good basketball player. People will point out whatever his flaws are, and I'm giving this, and this reason for why those flaws exist. Does that make me a stan?
No.
So there, I mean,
because if you're actually giving reasons, you're not.
But so if stans don't give reasons, like they just like
for the most part,
all right, man. Like,
they're riding. Well, that's the thing. Like, they're gonna ride with their artist no matter what. So it's like,
But when a fan could do that too, though, like it could be the same thing.
But I feel like a fan will also critique their artists or give reason why they feel like this, that, and the third. It's not just like an irrational. Well, this is my favorite artist, so it will actually be a reason behind it.
I'm just not sure that it's too different, man. Like I'm not.
Well, it's like a really small line between the two.
Yeah.
And I think that line is that part, that irrational part.
Where did Joe go?
Joe was right there.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
He
Mike sent me, so I'm quiet.
Oh. I don't even know what I did.
It's okay.
You told him you had another part, then stop talking. You basically just told him to shut the fuck up.
In very short words.
Point though.
Maybe told him super dumb.
Look at the flick of that nip.
Chill.
Oh. Y'all are terrible.
Alright, shit. What's the next one?
Yo, late registration.
No, we're not about to talk about this.
Greatest Kanye album of all time.
That's not true.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh my god. Okay. It
Come
gets
on,
even
man.
worse. Can we just skip this? Can we skip this whole conversation, please?
I mean, what else were we going to talk about? And
No.
if
Oh
you-
my gosh.
I was gonna talk about eras and hip hop.
That's boring as fuck.
How's it boring?
Bro, Graduation, the best album that he ever put out, and the best album that's ever been out. Period.
Eddie, what's the question?
I'm gone. See y'all later.
My question was, I fucking hate Mike, yo. Like, he just messing with me. Anyway, my question was like,
What's your question?
Get your life together, man.
everybody put a big emphasis on the 90s era of hip hop, and people, I mean, some people disagree. I'm just like, is it like underrated and overrated eras in hip hop, or like, what do y'all consider like eras in your guys' personal opinion? What's considered the golden era? Because everybody just says the 90s, and the reason why, and they really just say like, oh, because of Tupac, oh, because this person, because of that person.
This kind of is a bag. It's the 90s, like.
No, but that's not. I mean, I'm sure Mike is not going to agree with that. In the 90s is the golden era of hip hop.
Hold on. I'll end it right here. If you look at the best rappers ever, right? If you make a list of the consistent, I can't even say the word, but what everybody thinks. There we go. If you get that the list of the best rappers, right? Most of them are 90s rappers. Most of their best work was in the 90s. You have some of the greatest albums to ever come out were in the 90s. Not to say that the early 2000s, the early to mid 2000s wasn't great, because I think that was probably the second best era. But if you go from 1990 all the way to 99, Illmatic, the 36 Chambers, Only Built for Cuban Links, like that's just early 90s. Jay-Z came out in 96. Biggie, Tupac, DMX. Like LL was running through the 90s. Redman, like Eminem.
Cool, awesome.
Stinkers in the 90s, but people
Great point. But this era is not over yet, and so it makes it really hard to judge. No. Oh,
It's not trash though. We have Kendrick. Kendrick could possibly be the greatest rapper ever.
You just named one nigga.
But Kendrick could.
And we got
just like saying. Like that's just like saying this era of basketball can never be greater than the 80s.
No, it's not, because this era of basketball is better than the 80s.
But listen, like this kind of goes to the whole internet age of everything. Like, yeah, like Kendrick's our only dude who gets like
we got actually.
who actually has bars on like the radio, and I think that's the thing with the '90s. Like everybody was on the radio.
Well, not even that though. Like, in this era, like your talented guys kind of get overshadowed.
Right, but that's because of the whole internet age thing, like you guys were just saying. But like, I think like bar for bar, like some of these dudes are better.
Some of them are better.
Then who?
No, some of them are better than some of the '90s people. But you still have
like am I about to listen to DMX over like? No, I'm not gonna do that.
No, say it.
Nah, because I know Eric will get mad at me.
Nah, fam, nah. No. Say it. You say it.
Because I'll probably agree with you.
I'm gonna put my Timbs on right now. Say it. I'm gonna put my Timbs on.
I would listen to anybody over DMX, but anyway,
Fuck you, Samar.
Am I gonna listen to DMX over like Big Sean, bro? I'm not.
I'll probably listen to DMX over Big Sean.
I'm definitely not.
I will. I'll listen to DMX over Big Sean.
I'm definitely not.
But I mean, I get it. Like this era, I'm not saying this era don't got talent. This era has crazy talent. Like some of my favorite rappers are in this era.
Why you hating on Big Sean though? Like,
I don't like
Big Sean. Big Sean will kill you on your own song.
Big Sean has one of the greatest flows in hip hop history, bro.
He does, but it's not unique because like 17 niggas stole it already.
But it's his though.
It's not his.
Yeah, but they stole it and made it better.
Like hold on.
Nobody has made it better, yo.
Drake took that flow and ran with it.
It's not better though. It's not better.
But I hear Drake more, so I'm used to it being Drake's flow now. Like,
but that kind of goes back to like that's what you hear, yo. Like,
but it's the same thing Jay-Z did to Oskino and Young Chris.
So, no, don't do that. Don't do that, Samar.
It's the same exact thing. Drake and Jay-Z are the same person.
Don't do that, Samar.
Drake and Jay-Z are the same person.
No, don't do that, Samar.
Don't be disrespectful. Hold on. And Consequence came out and said that he wrote Encore for Jay-Z.
Okay, he wrote the hook.
He said he wrote the song.
He wrote the hook. Okay. First off, hold up. First off, let me stop you right there.
Hey.
First off, I'm gonna use Jay-Z's words.
Oskino said Jay-Z took whole songs from him. But okay.
Listen. Hold. Okay. Who the fuck is Oskino? Anyway, number one.
One of the best rappers nobody's ever heard of.
Okay. Listen. This is what I'm saying. Jay-Z said, "I made songs before Chris. I made songs after Chris." I'm taking his word for it. So,
I believe it. Whatever. But if you listen to Jay-Z's flow, his flow changed the minute Young Chris came around.
But
like the second Young Chris came around, Jay-Z got that whisper flow, which Chris had.
He made it before Chris. He made it after. I'm taking. I'm naming Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's the same thing Drake says about Quentin Miller, probably.
Okay, that's not the same.
And The Weeknd and Party and
that's not the same. That's not
every other artist, McConan, and every other artist that he signs.
Take Care was a reference album. I just want to say that. But go ahead. But
so
yeah. But I feel like with the whole era thing, I feel like a lot of guys in Jay-Z don't get credit. Even though I feel like the '90s was more consistent. And I was gonna say like it's so easy to become a rapper nowadays, and that's really because of the internet. Like the internet wasn't booming like it was back in. Like you didn't have the internet back in the days where it's like it's so easy to become a rapper now. I feel like, but I personally feel like as far as eras, like I feel like the '90s was more consistent. I feel like the 2000s does get overshadowed. Like I feel like nobody.
2000s was a weird time though.
Yeah, because I feel like around like 06.
You're saying that because 50 Cent was around.
No, I'm not. This other great rapper that came out in the 2000s.
That was like that's when like Outkast and like Outkast is a great group. I'm not saying that they're not a great group, but like that's when the South kind of blew up and
if we're being honest, Eddie would have said the new era if Troy Ave was still around.
Shut up.
His man Troy Ave ain't around. It ain't even because of the look like thing. You just like Troy Ave because he bringing.
I do not like Troy Ave. I don't know where you get that from. I don't know why you think I like Troy Ave. I don't know what.
Man.
You do that
in your bag.
What is it? I never said that. Like, why are you trying to make that work?
I don't know. It works for me.
Joe
like
just left.
I'm a help. I'll run with that.
See?
Whatever.
But no,
I feel like the 2000s gets overshadowed. Like that's when we got Kanye in the 2000s. We got Jeezy in the 2000s. We got
that's when it kind of gets really weird though. Like,
And you can't count Outkast as the early 2000s because they've been around since like 90.
but they really blew up in the early 2000s. So.
They blew up here, but they was always around.
Well, yeah, that's what counts.
Yeah, but then they didn't become superstars until the 2000s. Like
yeah,
I said this the other day.
They probably had some of their best music in the 90s. Just because they blew up in the 2000s doesn't mean it was their best music. All
right, so listen, so like, okay,
Ludacris
like,
came in 2000.
We out here not about to count Drake for anything, like.
Yeah.
Like, cause
why not?
His trajectory right now, he'll probably be like widely considered one of the best artists of all time.
He probably already is there in that conversation.
Alright, so.
But he's so trash, man.
Most overrated. I think most. If he's. I mean, yeah, I get what y'all saying. I feel like you're gonna go down to the most overrated, but that's just me.
The people say the same thing about Jay-Z, though.
I'm about to say, is this how people feel about Jay-Z? Because if so, I'm sorry that I like him, because I really hate Drake. You know? Like right now,
but
I feel like he's the most overrated artist ever.
I think
ever right now.
The thing is,
like,
Jay moves. The way Drake moves is the way Jay used to move. It's just Jay is a much better rapper than Drake. So we kind of don't, you know what I mean? We kind of like let it slide, certain stuff slide.
Yeah, I feel you.
Because like the whole people writing stuff, even like taking, or like Jay taking whole songs but putting his verse on the song, that's been around forever. Like all the stuff that they say Drake does now is not new.
So people would say, I mean, Shamari is older than me, so people were saying that Jay was taking whole songs, niggas was writing his
shit in there.
Remember the song "Give It to Me"?
Yeah.
Oskino, that was an Oskino song. Jay just took everything was already done. Jay just took Oskino's verses off and put his verse in.
I mean, but I don't think that's what. I mean, Drake does that, but
technically a reference track. It's just everything is already laid out. You're just putting your own thing in it.
Like the way Oskino, like Jay rapped, like Oskino rapped on that song.
I don't know. I didn't hear the Oskino version.
The flow, like when the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling what I fuck up. Like that was Oskino, like right? That's.
I don't know. We don't have the reference track.
Yeah, but what I'm saying.
We don't have the Oskino version.
But what I'm saying is that I mean, of course, like of course, all right, cool. You don't know. We don't know. But at the same time, it's like with Drake, it's like niggas was legit writing his songs for him. He stole.
That's not like.
I mean, I don't feel like there's a big difference right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
From what we're saying, like if Jay-Z took a whole song, like everything's done, and then he put his own verses on there, like it's pretty much the same thing. That's pretty much ghostwriting. That's like,
yeah,
it's pretty much the same thing. Like, is it less bad that maybe he wrote his own verses for the song? I mean,
I think so.
It depends on who you ask.
I'm not just saying it because I'm a Jay-Z fan, but it's like
you are.
I mean, I'm not just saying because I'm a Jay-Z fan, because if Drake, because when I heard the reference tracks from Drake, like if you heard Quentin Miller saying the exact same things that Drake is saying, Quentin wrote it, put it that way, put the flow to it, and then Drake just said, okay, I'm gonna redo this and put it out in the world, and it became a hit. That's what. When I heard the reference tracks from Drake, that's literally what.
Yeah, but those songs ain't nothing but hook anyway. Like 10 bands, like all them songs that Quentin Miller did, they're basically like, all right, is it 8 bars on that song? 10
big ass hooks.
Yeah, like it's like maybe 8 bars and then hook. So it's like those songs are basically the hook, and that's the reason why everybody listens to them. I don't think nobody like I don't know one lyric in any of them songs that that Quentin Miller did that you heard the reference to.
If Drake gave me one album where he was just like
Rapper Drake,
yeah,
like 4 p.m. in Calabasas Drake.
I would nah,
A
'cause I
mixtape,
didn't.
bro. A mixtape, bro. If he come out with a mixtape that's nice and he got bars, all would be forgiven, bro. Honestly.
Yeah, I would be cool with him.
Because I only dislike the
6?
last, his last 3 projects. So I mean they've been out like a 2 years span.
What about like a 6 p.m. in New York, but like a whole album?
5 a.m. in Toronto. 5 a.m. in Toronto.
I like 6
I feel like 5
the best because he's like so bad.
I like 5 a.m. in Toronto the best because I feel like that's the only one where he actually went in.
I like the New York one because he's just in Tiger.
Yeah, I mean that was cool.
It was just funny because he told that nigga to act his age and not his girl age.
Yeah,
like that was like the best line I ever heard in my life.
It was very disrespectful.
Man.
Let me get back on topic. Let me ask y'all this: like, rate like the eras from the 90s on. Like,
no, bro. Like, why are we like?
You already asked Samar which one was the best, and he said the 90s.
Okay, that's Samar. I'm asking you guys.
Why are you asking me? I don't know. I can't choose. Honestly, because
you don't
have to edit this out. Okay, like I'll go right now.
Okay, bro. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. Don't do it. No,
you just asked for it. We're gonna do it.
Don't make that face and say you're gonna do it. All right, bro. I'm gonna go ahead.
But honestly, though, listen.
Don't do it.
Hold on. You want me to go first? I go first.
No,
you already went.
I only said the 90s. I didn't say what was next. He said rate them.
Okay, so like, what? Let's break it down. Like, what are the eras that you're considering?
Yeah.
90s,
1, 2, 3.
80s. Like that? Like, is that how we doing it? Like,
yeah, like the 90s would be number 1 for you, then the 2000s, and then be like,
I think it'd be 90s, and then it'd be today, and then like probably early 2000s, and then 80s for me. Some old ass niggas gonna come at me though.
You
disrespect the 80s.
Rock him.
Yeah, I love 80s rap though. I'm not gonna lie.
I do too, but
these sucker MCs.
Come on, man! Don't make fun of.
That's like late 70s for real.
Don't make fun of the rapping Duke.
Nah.
Rapping.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Get that Eric B and Rakim going.
All right, Mike, you go.
You go.
All right, yeah. So I would probably say Today is number 1 for me. 2 would be the 80s for me.
Ooh. 80s
3 is the 90s, and then early 2000s is 4 probably.
The 80s over the 90s.
The early 2000s was super weird for me. Like, no, you know what? Like, I feel like I gotta put that joint up there though, cause like my favorite album of all time was in 2005. So that joint. Oh man, am I gonna put it over the 90s? I'm not gonna do that.
You can't do that. I say, come on, bro.
Yeah, I'll just leave it there and just act like Late Registration was like now.
Okay.
Damn, Kanye.
He rapping about bleached assholes now.
That's what makes it so hard for me, bro. Because.
But it's always been trash rap, bro. Like
it has, but like my
trash.
favorites turn into trash raps, and like trash rappers turn into my favorites. Like it's difficult.
Like. I just want to say, like, people who talk about, like, certain rappers, like, being like, it's always been trash rap, even in the 90s, because, like, I fuck with LL Cool J, and probably old heads probably get mad.
No, don't do this,
Come on. What the fuck would you talk about Flavor in Your Ear? Like, do you want me to read the Flavor in Your Ear lyrics to you?
Come on, dog. LL wasn't trash.
pink cookies in a plastic bag being crushed by buildings. You bought that? Like that was.
You don't know nothing about that. See, you're not from the '90s. If you was in the '90s, you would know what that meant.
I'm gonna read the Flavor in Your Ear verse. You want me to?
We was born in the
Do
90s.
not read the Flavor in Your Ear verse.
Yeah, don't
Read that shit.
I get it.
No, because I heard Bodega Boys that fuck they brought that shit to my attention. I was like, what the fuck is LL Cool J talking about? And these niggas talk about Young Thug. I'm gonna read this shit. Hold up.
But alright, so pink cookies is
It's a condom. It's about it means sex. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was about to make up some shit.
Nigga said, I was like, pink cookies is and then yeah. Cool.
So when you bend it over and then the cookies is pink and then
LL just went over your head. That's all, man. LL always going over niggas' heads with his complex lyrics.
He said, "Okay, this is literally the lyrics. He, she, blotitious, skeevy, delicious. Give me goosh goosh, love me good. Damn, hollers to Hollywood, but is it good? I guess it's just the jeans. Flavor like praline, sick daddy. Now I mean, Papa love it when he does it. Niggas buzz it." But tell me, it really just to be the flavor to be clogging your ears. The most healthy behavior, stay in the clear. It's all for you. It's really all for you. Hunchback, close your eyes, try to munch that. Coil you up your ankles. Listen, coil you up your ankles, let your Timbs tap. Bite the flavor.
Shit, hey, end it.
You can't consider LL a 90s
That's a
rapper.
Timbs tap, boy.
You can't consider LL a 90s rapper because he came out in the 80s.
Bite the flavor. It reacts to your gold cast. Word to mama, I tongue kiss a piranha.
What?
I'm done.
Oh, he's an 80s rapper. I Need Love came out in the 80s.
You need love.
That's LL don't count, bro. LL don't count in the 90s.
He made head sprung.
That was in the 2000s, though.
It doesn't matter. He made it.
Exactly. That's why. That's why that shit is last.
When your bro is thirsty, I let your man reimburse me the part that hurts me.
Good
You
Lord.
try to jerk me. That was my shit.
Why was it your shit?
I don't know. I felt bad for him.
Yo,
That nigga that was garbage, bro.
He was like the old nigga in the club, like.
Yeah.
that was buff as shit with a fitted on.
Like, hey, nah, I can't go, my nigga.
But I think the reason why I think this era is so good is because of Chance. There's like almost no other reason.
Nah, that's false, bruh.
Nah, bro.
No,
Yo.
when I say that, hold on. When I say that, it's because he's so different than everything else I've heard. Like I can kind of see what Kendrick's influence is. I can even see where Chance's is too, but it's the way he does it is so different. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah,
Like
I feel
every-
it. But
Like it's like every person in this era is they're just taking the place of somebody in the last era. But then with him, it's like it's Kanye, but then it's so different.
he's a better rapper than Kanye.
I mean, that's not even close.
Ever.
I
was.
was already-
Not even close.
I said that, but I just say I don't think he's a better quote artist. And I cut Joe off when you was rating the errors. Go ahead, Joe. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all good, man. I know you don't care about my opinion, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway. So I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go. I guess like mid 2000s first,
What
and
the
then
fuck?
and then 90s. And
Oh hell no!
and I guess now, I mean,
Oh hell! Garbage.
This nigga said mid 2000s. We both had that last.
Yeah, that's cool though. Like,
y'all trash and I'm not. It's okay.
but nah, cause late registration and graduation both came out. Well,
Yeah, I'm thinking.
graduation was
This is my thinking with
2010.
it because
Lil Wayne was the biggest artist in that
I
time.
mean, not 2010, but 2008. But Wayne, what? Hey,
Wayne was a dog. What do you mean?
Wayne is probably
Yeah.
yo.
You know how he was just reading LL's lyrics.
Listen.
Don't make me go read some Wayne lyrics because I will read some fire Wayne lyrics.
F is for phenomenal.
Listen,
I won't even read. I will spit some Wayne lyrics right now that are fire right now.
Oh, the F is for phenomenal.
Like,
I had a phone in jail called that a cell phone.
That's not mid 2000s Wayne too.
The Carter 2, Carter 1, like.
Nah, he had a nice run. He had a really nice run, but then he turned into some shit, and that was
Yeah,
still
the
mid.
biggest fall
of all time, bro.
He had the biggest fall off to any other artist in rap history.
No, he didn't.
No,
Yes, he
he
did. Yes, he did.
No, he did not. No, he
What
did not.
rapper
No, he
has
did
fall
not,
50.
bro.
Listen.
Bro.
Lil Wayne. I'm not even
disappeared, bro. Lil Wayne still
Fall off was way better than 50.
Who?
50.
Nah, everybody about to fight you over this.
50
still dropping hits.
Yeah,
Big Rich
That
Town.
whack-
That song.
That whack ass song that played on in the beginning of Power. Come on, man.
Yes, this is a Big Rich Town. I come from the poet's part. Yeah.
That
First
whack
off,
ass song.
no, come on. Wayne literally, in his prime, was spitting shit out of this world, and he goes from I had a phone in jail called that a cell phone. Are you serious? Do you even read Lil Wayne's lyrics now?
50 sold 10 million. And now this nigga can't even sell that whack ass song that's on the beginning of Power.
That the song isn't whack no more.
It's a good song, but no.
Come on, Lil Wayne made a rock album.
Okay.
So,
That's
that
cool.
shows you
He
how
was
big
good
of an
enough.
artist
He
he
had
is.
enough freedom to do that. Like,
Bro, look,
like,
Lil Wayne.
this rap shit not fun no more.
50
Bruh,
can't even
It
release
was
an
a
album.
span of like 4 or 5 years where Lil Wayne was crazy.
And guess what? And guess where he at now? That
Same
nigga,
with 50 is.
he made a bar about meat.
He above 50, bro.
You said what?
He
Wayne
above
not better
50.
than 50 right now.
You're way better than 50 right now.
All right,
I'm
bet.
saying same place as in neither one of them are really like.
The Free Weezy album was Carter. Come on, like he's
What
booty
50
now.
album is good now? Which one? Name it.
Not even
Big
that.
Rich Town.
The reason why that Free Weezy album is like that is because he can't release this music that he has that he can't release.
Okay, so I'm gonna just put out the booty shit, and I'm gonna still be considered the best rapper,
Bro, Free Weezy album
already know
wasn't
he
that
be
bad.
huh?
It wasn't.
It wasn't that bad, bro. It
And
had some
again,
alright songs on there.
the real album he can't release because of the shit that he's going through with his label.
Oh,
Yo,
cool.
Glory
Great.
Glory was fire anyway. So
Fuck Cash Money because he got on the good songs. And he left me with all the booty songs. Okay.
Wait, can we talk about what Frank Ocean did?
I mean,
as far as let me just get this last Wayne point off, and then y'all can talk about Frank Ocean because I don't really have shit to say because I don't
let your Tim's
listen
tap.
to Frank Ocean. But nah, he was probably the best rapper I ever heard from like 2005 to 2009. Like better than whoever.
Nah.
Like was who
He's not touching
who was
94 Nas. 94
he was
Nas
better.
was basically like. He's not touching 94 Nas,
Man,
nor is he
Wayne
touching
changed
any
the
Andre
game,
3000.
man.
As far as just being a rapper, he wasn't touching any Andre 3000. He's not touching
See,
94 Nas.
what are you talking about?
His influence was so crazy. Damn, I
He was a
can't
better
believe y'all
rapper.
disagree.
So you're just saying Lil Wayne at that point was a better rapper than 3000.
Yes.
Yeah,
and Nas.
I am saying that. Yeah,
Okay.
I am. I'm saying that because his shit was just like off the wall. Like I don't know if somebody's writing for him or whatever, but that shit was
That's
crazy.
phenomenal.
We're not talking about that. It's not the same Wayne we talking about.
Why? Okay, Samara, you bringing up the last year Kobe played defense. Like you bringing up the bad stuff.
No, but like, can we at least admit though, like
Kobe stopped playing defense.
That was kind of a strategic play though, like, cause he was about to go to jail. For him to be shitty and for Drake to kind of take over shit for real while he was in jail.
How is that strategic? No. How is that?
But you know you going to
artist signed under him though.
You know you about to go to jail for real.
Yeah, but he signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to 3 niggas. Man,
okay, Push. Okay, Push.
This nigga Mike getting so mad.
My bad. Go ahead.
I hate y'all, dog. No, but like, I honestly think that's what it is for real. And it was
Yeah, but
the
he wouldn't
Misfit
do
jump for
trash.
real. You
He
said
wouldn't make
what?
himself trash to push Drake. Like he wouldn't have had to
But
do it.
it was all about Drake though. Like on every jump that he was on, him and Drake, like I feel like he let Drake wash him for real.
But no, but why would that would hurt him. But that would hurt him, and that would hurt.
Wayne was making money off of Drake, and he wasn't about to make no money off himself in jail for real. Because
he signed 3 niggas. Just
come on, dog. And that reason right there now, if that's the mentality, then why can't Wayne get his buzz back?
Because he can't drop his album, bro.
I mean, you can still drop mixtapes. You can still drop mixtapes. You can still drop.
He's been dropping the tapes, bro. He been giving the streets what they want.
Baby just said
He's
that.
Up. They don't like that.
Baby just said that he wants to get the relationship with Wayne back.
That's what he's saying, bro. But you already, you know what, bro? Yo, you don't shoot at a nigga tour bus and then be like, oh my bad.
Yes, you
like,
do.
Come on. All right, we can talk about Frank Ocean instead. Cool.
Look, we did this in our last episode. There's some stories. Some things have happened with people.
Frank Ocean, bro.
Some really bad things have happened with people that owe money that I'm still cool with. Frank Ocean. He kind of beat Def Jam. And I think I liked it a lot that he beat Def Jam so bad. Cause like he put out the Endless joint and then put out the actual album on his under his own label.
Like can somebody explain to me the backstory behind that? Cause like I didn't know that there was tension between him and Def Jam as far as him dropping the original album.
So apparently he like the minute he signed with Def Jam, they had like real issues. They didn't really want to push Frank because they didn't have faith in him. And when he dropped the album and he blew up, well, first he had to drop the mixtape, and once the mixtape like got enough buzz, then Def Jam was like, "Oh shit, let's drop the album because there's something here." So ever since then, he kind of didn't fuck with Def Jam. So he only had the one album. He only had to release the one more album to get out of his contract. So he released Endless as an album, as a concept album.
The free stream.
Yeah. So that became a concept album, and then Blonde is under his own Boys Don't Cry label.
It's genius.
That's like the fact that he was able to just beat the label that badly.
Shoot, I had no clue they even had like tensions, but I guess it makes sense now why it took so long for him to actually drop an album.
How you guys feel about the album? You guys like it? I mean,
Mike was cool. I only listened to it once, though.
So. Frank Ocean trash, so we're not talking.
It's not as good as the first album.
Yeah.
But it's some songs that I really like on the album.
Yeah, I like Solo. Solo was a good ass song.
Solo was dope.
Pink and White.
And then I feel like Good Guy should have been longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a few songs on it that's really, really good.
Yeah. But like I said, I only listened to it once though, so
we need that review. We need that review. That's your man.
It is my man.
So back to the Def Jam thing though. Apparently they're not allowing streaming albums anymore for their artists because of that. Which is
the dumbest move.
Which is great for Frank Ocean, but not
label has ever made.
Great is it though? Like I mean,
yes,
it protects them.
It protects them when they're trying to like handcuff an artist.
Yeah, which is what every label is trying to do at this point.
Yeah, but
I mean, stop handcuffing your fucking artist and let them work, and then they'll make money for you. So.
Well, not even that. You don't make. I mean, you don't really make much money off your album sales anymore, anyway.
Right.
So most people,
artists does not.
Neither the label doesn't as much.
But the label wants to make whatever money off of the artists that they can, though.
Which is why they do 360 deals now.
Right.
So they make money off the touring. So if you're making money off the touring, the easiest way for the artist to get a buzz to to build his tour is through streaming.
Right.
So why would you just handcuff yourself that way? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
This
I
is
agree
what
with
it is,
you saying.
like, because they don't. I mean, like I think it is great what he did for himself, and I think other artists will probably end up doing similar things. I think it's kind of actually what Wayne tried to do
yeah.
with Tidal, but I don't know. It just kind of sucks though that like that option isn't there
Who's
for
on Def Jam that's good?
other artists anymore. I don't even know. I don't know who signed with who.
You know what's
Logic's
funny?
on the.
Oh, he is.
Logic
Though.
is on Def Jam.
But
Yes.
I don't know. I don't even know what's going on with that though. Like,
So you won't be able to stream Logic anymore.
I mean that's fine though.
mean,
Like I'm more of a downloading person anyway.
yeah.
So
I feel like Logic. I feel like his relationship with them is pretty good though.
I don't know though because
They
I mean,
didn't have.
He put out
They
2
didn't have-
albums without.
They didn't. Well, no, I was. They didn't have a relationship until Logic, put out that. What was it? The mixtape first. And then the album.
yeah.
Welcome to
the first
Forever.
tape,
Yeah.
Okay.
That kind
No,
of
but
makes.
in
He
the
forced them to
in
have
the
a
last
relationship.
mixtape though, he kind of, and I mean maybe this is just him rapping or whatever, but he kind of rapped about he was talking shit about Def Jam for real.
Yeah.
I mean, well,
In
everybody
the
talks
last
shit
episode.
about the label.
Yeah.
But
So,
at this point though, like, can we honestly say that there's nothing to that though? Because I mean,
of course there's something too. I'm saying it's not to the point where like his music is like greatly affected by whatever's going on with him. Like he's put out 2 albums already since he's been with him. Like in the
Yeah.
span that took Frank Ocean to put out 1 album, he put out 2
yeah.
already. So I'm saying it can't be
He's
as
also-
bad.
I know, but he's also not as big of an artist as Frank either, though.
Right.
So I feel like
Yeah.
the money was probably a little different that they were making on tours and things like that. So
Yeah.
Frank was probably able to chill, whereas Logic probably had to keep grinding because he's not there yet. No, so if Def Jam isn't doing streaming no more, there won't be big. You won't be able to listen to Big Sean,
Good lord.
Common, Designer, Currency,
No J. Cole?
hold on, Fabulous. Ja Rule, Jada.
So
yeah, nah.
so it includes like Rock Nation.
Hold on. This can't be their artist.
Ooh.
This is not Def. This is their website, but some of these people aren't Def Jam artists anymore.
Like
But
who?
do they?
Well, I mean, but they still own the
Represent
music
them.
though, right?
Nas
So-
is still on here. Joe Budden is on here. Kanye's still. Oh, I think Kanye is still Def Jam.
How are we not going to stream Nas' album done? We need to stream that.
Do you really believe Nas' album is done? Because I don't.
Why do you
No,
not
fuck
believe
no.
it?
Because it's Nas, bro. Like that's your man. You know how he wrote. Like,
That album ain't never gonna be done.
Nah, but
hey Khaled, let me drop this joint on your jump.
the only reason I feel like it may be done is because like he got that one more album until he's off of Def Jam, and then he's just gonna be under his label of Mass Appeal, and then he.
Yeah, but is Nas
And
still
then he
rapping
just
after this?
retire.
You said what?
Yeah,
How much
because
longer is Nas rapping?
You said what?
How much longer is he gonna rap? I feel like he's gonna be done pretty soon.
I don't think he just does it. I think he just do it for fun. Now.
Okay.
I think he does it for his own thing. I don't think he just does it just to be like, oh, I just want to be out here. And
Probably. But
I think he
Alright,
does
so-
it. For his own.
real quick, so this is Def Jam's artists. Fab, Jada, Cheesy, Kanye, Logic,
Oh, I'm cool with Kanye.
Lil Durk, Lil Reese, Nas, Push, Q-Tip, and Vic Mensa
Lil
and
Reese is
Vincent.
on Def Jam.
Yep.
The fuck? I didn't know that.
And YG. So They're really talking about not doing streaming. That is a nice bit of artists that people aren't going to listen to.
Yeah.
That's dangerous, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's
That
probably a
doesn't
hard
help them
idea.
at all.
Yeah, but apparently Frank made $1 million or whatever off of his last album, which is cool.
Made
So
a
I'm
million,
sure.
sold a million.
Already.
I'm sure.
Not like
I think he's
profited.
doing something with Apple, like not like an actual deal, but you know what I mean, like a little. Hey, you can put my music out through your.
Yo, is Mac Miller still independent?
Yeah, of
as
course.
far as I know.
Yeah.
Wait, no, wait. Didn't he sign a deal after watching movies with the sound off?
I don't remember.
Hold
I
on,
think
let
he
me-
got offered like a $10 million deal. I don't know if he signed it.
I would also listen to Mac Miller before I listen to DMX.
That's because you don't really like street rap like that, Mike.
Cool.
You don't. You said you don't.
I just said cool.
But you when you say cool, you mean like, all right, nigga, fuck
Nah,
you.
I
That's
mean
how
you
you
just.
think.
All right, Mac Miller is with Warner Brothers Records,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
but he has his own label on Warner Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah. This shit probably gonna be like 2 hours long, so I gotta edit this shit. So I'm just gonna close out.
Cool.
All right,
And shit.
as long as your
What the
podcast is signed to
fuck
one
kind
nigga that's signed to
what
another
kind of
nigga that's
closeout
signed to
was
three
that?
niggas.
No, I'm gonna do a closeout, Joe.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this great episode of Artificiating This up. I'd like to thank Samar, Mike, and Joe for doing the show.
Can we plug or we not plugging?
Yeah. Okay. That's that. I was waiting for the plug. Samar, thank you, Samar. Go ahead, Samar.
No problem, man. I'm just signing one nigga that's signed to another nigga that's signed to three niggas, so that's bad luck. You know what I mean?
That's what the fuck you want to do.
My mind no sports. Twitter Gainsy31 or is it 15? Yeah, it's Gainsy31. But my mind no sports is more important. Yeah, that's the big thing. Go to mymindosports.com, please. Check us out. Daily content. We all sign to one nigga that signed to another nigga.
Stop saying that. First off, and when you keep changing state of purple, state of red, what does that mean? Can you break that down to us?
It's actually the color I'm wearing in my Avi. It's a black and white picture though, so you can't see. But my vest in that picture is red.
Okay.
There's
Big
no
and back.
meaning into it.
I thought you were just being deep.
He big and back man, boo.
Nah, I'm fake. I'm fake deep. You know what I mean?
I thought it was like some deep reading. And Mike.
Yo.
That was good. Fucking asshole. Like, plug your shit in. You.
Nah, man. Follow me on Twitter at Mike D Sykes.
Don't follow the other page because he wants a page full of shoes.
You goddamn right. I'm about to buy some shit today.
Okay. Also, that's all you want to plug in, Mike?
Yeah, man. Just go everywhere that I go.
Nah, plug your cat piece, bro. That joint
Eat all
was
my
dope.
shit.
That joint was real dope.
It was okay. You can
Humble ass.
read me at mymindonsports.com, bulletsforever.com. I'm sometimes on the Huffington Post. I have a
Humble brag.
God damn it! I have a pinned tweet of Colin Kaepernick, of my interpretation of the Colin Kaepernick not standing for the national anthem situation, and how people are kind of talking about the wrong thing. So if you want to talk about that, go ahead and read it and tweet me, and I'll
Really
talk to
good.
you back.
Okay. Black Twitter isn't a thing, also.
It's not a thing.
Okay. All right. And Joe.
You can follow me on Twitter at DannyXOcean. Click the link in my bio. Buy some stuff from the Baby Elephant. You can follow us on IG at the Baby Elephant, all one word, 202. Follow me on Instagram, Lord Sensei. That's Lord X Sensei, all one word. Yeah, hit me up.
Word. And he also wants to say his beard is getting fuller and his stress is lessening.
Always.
Yeah. But anyway, as always, man,
They're the same, yeah.
I need a catchphrase. I need a catchphrase.
Signing one nigga.
I'm signing one nigga, signing one nigga, signing three niggas.
Nah, catchphrase dicks out for Romby.
All right. We also want to say that J. Cole went platinum with no features. Doing Babe Blue a 3-1 lead.
That should be the saying. J. Cole went platinum with no features.
When we be up in the club, we be posting the back. When we be in the club, girls always come to the back, and we about to get a head sprung.
Lord of mercy.
Bro, this Thursday. All right, we're going to. First off, LL Hive. I don't know if y'all still like. Y'all probably.
Niggas ain't on Twitter.
Niggas still on BlackPlanet.com.
Right. Old ass niggas on MySpace.
Them niggas are in bed, sleep.
They out here on MySpace editing their profile page.
Niggas posting up different backgrounds. But anyway, like I'm a LL Cool J fan. It's just the truth. But whatever. Make sure you rate me on iTunes. Make sure you rate the show, and that helps me. You know what I'm saying, my numbers and all that. Write me a review. Also, hit me up on Facebook and tell me what you think about the show, and also some topics that you would want to talk to me about. Interact with your boy. Sponsor me. Somebody get a sponsorship somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some bread. Either being signed to one nigga, signed to another nigga, signed to three niggas. So yeah. So make sure you guys support your boy. As always, man. I don't have a catchphrase. But we're gonna wrap this great episode of Official Ignorance up, and we out.